Alright guys, so I finally tried Apple's Vision Pro. And I have to say that before this, I expected that Quest would be the better value for most people since it's really good and it's like 7 times less expensive. But
hey guys, someone needs to give Mark Zuckerberg his own YouTube gadget review channel soon. This week, the Meta CEO gave a video review of Apple's Vision Pro, the new competitor in the mixed reality headset world, competing with the Meta's Quest 3. Before I go into more detail, one quick thing. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. It helps a lot and you stay in the loop. I'm here every day chatting about the topics and keeping you updated. Your likes and subscriptions help this project to grow, and the more it grows, the cooler videos I can bring to you. Deal? Let's go, alright guys? Finally, Zuckerberg tried Apple's Vision Pro and he gave his verdict. He posted the review online.
Alright guys, so I finally tried Apple's Vision Pro. And I have to say that before this, I expected that Quest would be the better value for most people since it's really good and it's like 7 times less expensive. But after using it, I don't just think that Quest is the better value. I think that Quest is the better product, period.
I bet you didn't expect this one, folks. In the video, Zuckerberg is seen sitting on the couch talking to the camera. A Quest 3 was used. Basically, the viewer sees what the person with the headset is seeing through the cameras outside the device. This function present in both devices is called pass-through, and it was one of the features that Apple highlighted the most ahead of the launch of the Vision Pro earlier in the month.
Different companies made different design decisions for the headsets. They have different strengths. But overall, Quest is better for the vast majority of things that people use mixed reality for. Now, my friend Kenny is actually capturing this video on Quest's high-resolution mixed reality pass-through right now. We're just here in my living room, and you can see his browser windows and whatever else he's got running up here. So yeah, Quest 3 does high-quality pass-through with big screens, just like Vision Pro. But we also designed it to be great for a lot of other things. Moving around, playing games, hanging out with friends and socializing, working out, and more. Quest, I think is just a lot more comfortable. We designed it to weigh 120 grams less, which makes a really big difference on your face.
The video shows that those who wear the headset can see large digital screens that appear to float next to Zuckerberg, much like what's been rumored about the Vision Pro, albeit perhaps in a lower definition.
There's no wires that get in the way when you move around. It's a big deal. Our field of view is wider, and I found our screen to be brighter also. I also noticed that Apple's headset has this motion blur as you move around, which Quest is just a lot crisper. Now, Apple's screen does have a higher resolution, and that's really nice. But I was surprised by how many trade-offs they had to make to the quality of the device and the comfort and ergonomics and other aspects of the display and artifacts in order to get to that.
Zuckerberg also didn't miss the chance to take a jab at the Vision Pro, trying to add value to its own product. Apple did not give a response. There's a comment request about Zuckerberg's video. Obvious, right? For now, most consumers probably won't buy either the Quest 3 or the Vision Pro. Both mixed reality headsets are still relatively large, uncomfortable, and have limited uses, which leaves even the biggest tech fans pondering how they would integrate these devices into their daily lives.
Now, for input, Quest supports precision controllers that are great for games. Both headsets support hand tracking, but I found ours to be a little more accurate. Apple's eye tracking is really nice. We actually had those sensors back in Quest Pro. We took them out for Quest 3, and we're going to bring them back in the future. It's a nice interface. It's not perfect for everything, though. For typing or complex tasks, you're going to want things like hands or a keyboard or controllers or eventually a neural interface for those kind of inputs. Quest's immersive content library is a lot deeper. We've been working with studios building virtual and mixed reality games and other content for a long time now.
But for both Meta and Apple, being seen as a leader in the mixed reality space is crucial. The two companies view mixed reality as the future of computing, though their visions are slightly different. Meta believes that the headsets will allow users to spend a lot of time in a still quite hypothetical digital world called the metaverse, while Apple seems to hope that the devices will enhance users' real lives, just as the iPhone has done in the nearly 20 years since its launch.
And if you want to watch YouTube or play Xbox on a big screen anywhere you go, that's only available on Quest for now. So, when I look around, it seems like there are a lot of people who just assumed that Vision Pro would be higher quality because it's Apple and it costs $3,000 more. But, honestly, I'm pretty surprised that Quest is so much better for the vast majority of things that people use these headsets for.
So far, Meta's metaverse has gained little traction despite costing tens of billions of dollars, and the company has been talking more about artificial intelligence. But then, in conclusion, what did Zuckerberg think about the Apple Vision Pro? Essentially, he didn't hold back on praising his product, but acknowledged some positive aspects of the competitor. Zuckerberg states that he understands the distinctive design options of each, yet emphasizes for the majority of mixed reality applications that people actually utilize, MetaQuest is the top choice.
Pretty surprised that Quest is so much better for the vast majority of things that people use these headsets for with that price differential. Now, look, I know that, some fanboys get upset whenever anyone dares to question if Apple's going to be the leader in a new category.
In practice, he noted that he prefers to use his headset for moving around during games, interacting with friends, navigating between windows, and even working. Mark also finds his product more comfortable. It's lighter, it weighs 120 grams less than the Vision Pro, and doesn't require wires connected to a battery.
But the reality is that every generation of computing has an open and a closed model. And yeah, in mobile, Apple's closed model won. But it's not always that way. If you go back to the PC era, Microsoft's open model was the winner. And in this next generation, Meta is going to be the open model, and I really want to make sure that the open model wins out again.
The businessman also highlights the advantage of a wider field of view and a clearer screen on the Meta Quest 3. Despite the higher resolution, he notes that the Vision Pro has a blurry effect when turning the head quickly. In his statement, he mentioned that MetaQuest offers a richer and more varied selection of content with more partnerships. On the other hand, the Vision Pro came to market without essential apps like YouTube and Netflix.
The future is not yet written. So, I want to take a moment to just thank everyone who's been building with us for more than a decade. That goes for both Quest and the Ray-Ban Meta glasses, which are doing way better than I even hoped that they would.
At the end of the day, the head of Meta says that the future is still open in this field.
As the old saying goes, the best way to predict the future is to invent it. So, I'll see you all out there.
Got ideas? Got questions or thoughts? Leave them in the comments. I'd love to chat about the video. If you like the video, give it a like, share it, and subscribe to stay on top of the news. You'll see suggested videos that make sense for you to watch. I'll see you in the next video. See you later.